for this first part of the warm-up, what you want to do first is stand with your 2 feet apart. And first, you're just going to stretch down to the front and go as far down as you can and come up. And then you want to go down into the middle as far down as you can go and come back up again. And then you want to try and go as far back as you can, and you'll really feel that stretch when you're going down, and just come back up. For this next stretch, all you want to do is go down your right leg as far down as you can, and then back up and go to the other leg and back up, and just repeat it. Then the last static exercise, it's just a quad stretch. So what you want to do is just grab your feet and try to balance on the other. And if you're finding it hard to balance, it can be helpful to hold your ear or focus on a point in the wall in front of you. So you just want to hold that for a few seconds and then repeat on the other leg.
Alright guys, so just to get our heart rate going, we're going to do a bit more dynamic stretches. So to start off, we're just going to keep it nice and simple, and we're going to go for some high knees. So basically just point is opposite arm, opposite leg, go about 20 or 30 seconds just to get the heart rate really going. So start off just so we're just going to power our high knees off with some heel flicks. Same point again, keep our heart rates nice and high throughout, so we're ready to hit this circuit. So same again, just heels flick and bum. If you find it easy, you can put your hands behind you, just whatever you feel comfortable with. Same again, about 20 or 30 seconds. Right, so next part of the dynamic stretch, guys, we're just going to move into sort of inner ankle taps. Not really that hard, just more so to keep the heart rate up at all times here. So let's say just alternate hands, right hand, left foot, just touching the inside of our ankles. But to keep our heart rate nice and high, we're going to give it a wee bit of a step in it. So same again, about 20-30 seconds. It's just the last part of our sort of dynamic stretches is the good old star jump, and you can parallel all these exercises off. So you can split it up in 2 and 2, 30 seconds on one exercise, switch to another exercise. So if you want to power off the inner ankle taps from the last time and merge them with the star jumps, so we can go inner ankle taps and just straight into our star jumps. When we're star jumping, guys, just make sure we're nice and wide and nice and long. That's about 30 seconds to keep the heart rate nice and high. Just from the side, nice and long and nice and fast.
The next part of the workout is the circuit, and the exercises will be 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off for 5 rounds. So the first exercise is side lunges, and you're going to want to do 30 seconds on and then take a 30-second rest before the next exercise. So you're going to bend your leg and come back up and do the same on the other side. And just repeat it for 30 seconds. Then the next exercise is star jumps, which is pretty basic. You're just jumping up and down for 30 seconds. Okay, so the next exercise is a wall sit. So you just want to go to any wall in your house and put your back up straight against it and sit down as if you were on a chair. And you want to hold that for 30 seconds again and then rest another 30 seconds before the next exercise.
Alright, so I'm going to be taking you through the next 3 exercises in the circuit, and mine's going to start off with some mountain climbers. Just remember, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Simple enough for the mountain climber. Just strong grip of the ground, nice and neutral back. And the key here is just to drive our knees towards your chest. 30 seconds, let's go. Alright guys, next exercise is going to be the lunge, and a couple of different variations of what we're going to do the lunge depending on what we feel comfortable with. So our basic lunge is just whatever foot we want to start off with, planted, bring the other one out and just lean right into it. You can bring your knee to the floor, but just for the purpose of the circuit, probably better to keep it off the ground. Key points for our lunge is to make sure our knee isn't going over our toes, or it's not going behind our ankle. So we're just trying to keep it in line. So with the laces on your shoes, just down, step back up, and do the other leg. Back up, and then do the other leg. Just do that there for 30 seconds, then we can switch. The first variation of our lunge can sort of just be plant one leg, lift our back Achilles off the floor, and just stay in this position and go down and up. Do this for 15 seconds and swap into the other leg. Key point here is just for a bit of balance. When we're going down, try and drive the knee out towards the far angle. So if I'm going this way, I want to have my knee driving to the left and up. And down and up. Last variation on the lunge, just if you want to have a bit of fun with it, you can go down and jump into the next lunge. And jump. And jump. Third exercise in the circuit for me is we're just going to go back to our high knees, but this time our body should be well warmed up and we should be able to throw a bit more pace in it, a bit more speed. That's why we're really going to work for the full 30 seconds and we're going to get really explosive high knees. So we don't want anything lackadaisical, we want nice and sharp. So it's going to be same principles, opposite arm, opposite leg. You can always build yourself up in a nice pace. Again on the high knees. Sorry, just cut off from the last video. High knees again. Just 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and move on to the next exercise.
This is now the core section of the workout, and it's 3 rounds all together. And on your first round, you're going to do 15 reps of each exercise. On your second round, you're going to do 10 reps of each exercise. And on your third round, you're going to do 5 reps of each exercise. So the first exercise is crunches. So you're just going to lie down on your back, put your hands behind your head, and when you're squeezing up, make sure not to put your chin too close to your chest because it can hurt your back. And you're just going to go up and back down, up and back down, and just repeat that. Then the next exercise is sit-ups, which is pretty similar to crunches, but only you're pushing your body the whole way up rather than just coming up halfway. So you're going to lie on your back again. And just come the whole way up. So the next exercise is seated knee tucks. So what you're going to do is put your hands either side and slowly elevate off the ground and tuck in and out. And just repeat that.
Alright guys, in the core workout now, I'm going to start this off with my exercises. We're going to start off with some ankle taps. Key ankle tap is just bend your legs like this, arms down beside your side, and we're going to lean and just touch the back of our ankle. Go to the other side. For the first round, we're going to start off with 15 reps. So it's going to be 15 on the right ankle and 15 on the left ankle. Just make your way through it at your own pace, just as long as we get all 15 taps in. You really feel it in the side of your torso. Alright guys, we're just going to pair off my ankle tap exercise. We're going to pair it off with knee taps this time. So for knee taps, we're going to have one knee bent and one leg out straight. The key here is have the opposite hand on our torso and the far arm all basically opposites. On the forearm, out nice and far, and we're just going to lean over and try and touch her, just our kneecap. If you can't touch your knee, don't worry, just 15. Nice straight arm, nice wee lean, just tap our knee. And we're going to switch to the other side, arm on our torso, right arm nice and stretched, right over. 15 for the first round, and we're going to cut it to 10 for the second round, and then 5 for the last round. Last exercise of the round, guys, and you'll start to be feeling a nice burn here, and we're just going to top it off with a 15-second hold of our legs 6 inches off the ground. So we're just going to have our legs nice and straight, 6 inches off the ground, hold for 15 seconds. There's different variations of this, guys, so if we want to make it a wee bit harder for ourselves, that's too easy. We can point our toes facing the far way, or we can bring them back in. We can do scissors, up and over each other, or we can go up and down. If you feel that you're struggling there, you can make it easier by putting your hands underneath your bum and giving them a bit of a settle. Just a hold for 15 seconds in the first round, 10 in the second round, and 5 in the last round. You can still do your scissors with your hands beneath your bum, or we can go up and down. And that's to be done the first bit of the circuit on the core round. Alright guys, that's the end of our session today. Hope you had fun. Hope it wasn't too hard, wasn't too easy. Definitely first experience for me and you for doing something like this. Hope you enjoyed seeing a new face taking this. I know Miss Tuberty's been taking a lot of Zoom classes. So if you want to see more from me and Aoife, we'll be happy to help, or we'll help jump on the Zoom calls with Miss Tuberty, whatever you want to see. Just for your warm down, guys, let's get out and get a 1K walk done, and let's do it for part of the Trinity track. Let's get the Trinity Dublin and back to Trinity Belfast. Hope you had fun. Take care.